What's up guys, Flako here. So today is going to be the first day I start the new series, drum rolls please, the legendary E46. Am I right? You know what I mean? Like, so basically, I was on Marketplace. I actually want to get this Mark IV Supra. I know guys, JDM, who would have thought, right? Even though I love JDM. But it was either an E36, E46, an E34, and an E39. The E34 is like, you know, old 5 Series. E39, again, older 5 Series, like 2001, 2004. Right, and the E39 was like 1984, or E34 was like 1984 to like 1994 or something like that. And then the E36, of course, and the E46. And it was a hard battle between the 36 and 46. And I really want 36. I like the classic Beamer look. I love the classic Beamer look. However, I watched a lot of videos. I did a lot of research based off the E36 or E46. And I still would have got E36, 100%. And one day I still might get the E36, like 100%. But the E46, I love this car, like the chassis, especially with all the things you can do to it. And I love like the history behind the E46, how, you know, the M3 GTR beat Porsche in 2001, you know what I mean? And like literally all the mods and aftermarket parts you can do with this car. Like this is the project car. And I found this one, I paid about 3.5K, and I found it down like the sticks outside of Dallas. And there's a lot of things that need to be done. Now, maintenance wise and like under the hood, it looks decent, bro. Like I'm telling you, it looks really good. It's got 107,000 miles. It's like the M54 engine, inline 6. So like, it'll last me at least, if the way I am and how I maintain things, about another 100,000 miles at a minimum, right? So I know what I first want to do is do like a refresh, like on the engine bay and stuff like that. You know, spark plugs, you know, new oil, like an oil change, stuff like that. Check the coolant, make sure everything, the coolant's good. Calipers, like new calipers and pads and brake pads and stuff like that. Like, so definitely, and then definitely touch up all of the paint. And stuff like that, which I'll go more into detail in other videos, things like that for this whole series and stuff. But basically, I'm really happy, and I'm gonna show you guys how this looks. First to start, like it came with coilovers. I don't know which coilovers it has, and it came with headers. So it sounds pretty decent. It's low to the ground. Just wasn't taken care of too much and showed love, and that's fine. Like that's okay, because I'm gonna show all the love that I can, but I give you guys a show. So you'll see how low it sits now. Like I'm scraping, dog, I'm scraping, but it looks good. Like there's some minor imperfection, like there's rust, rust like right here in this area, which I know what to do to fix that. You know, YouTube certified. You know, like paint fading away on the roof and then paint faded away on the hood. Right, again, no serious issues. And then like, you know, like the the like OEM parts that need to get like either repainted or fixed. And I'm probably just gonna take all this out and put the M3 mirrors anyways. You know, wheels need to be done. Definitely new tires. Like, you know, a wrap, definitely, or paint, since I'm an expert now, you know what I mean? And there's so many things like I want to do. So that was just the show, and this is just like that first video for the E46 series. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please follow the build. Definitely like, subscribe, comment, and obey. And then like look at this build and see what I do like for the next few months, couple years, and see how good this is gonna look, because I have a lot of ideas. And then I'm gonna follow this video with like first drive video, see how it holds up and stuff like that. All right guys, so now we're inside of the E46 now. I'm really excited. Like, first of all, like just a big thing that a lot of people don't get excited about, but I do, is a sunroof. Like, I've never had a sunroof in my life in any car I've had. Like, my first car was like a Ford Fusion, 09 Ford Fusion, and then like a 2015 Ford Fusion in the Scotty. Then the M4, the F82, and then I got the F90, which is still right over there. The other side of the garage, my baby right there. And now the E46, like I've never had a sunroof on any of my cars, so like this is sick. Like truly is. Like there's a new headliner in here. It's a nice black headliner, like, and you know, like anyone who owns an older Beamer, like they know, like the headliner is like the first thing to go. Now there's some things that are taken out right now so far, because the new headliner was installed, and I'll install these things, like especially like this light right here too, like this right here. But it's fine. Like this thing has CarPlay, which is sick. It makes drives easier too, because I'm thinking about dailying this instead of the F90, because stage 2 is not really too smart to like daily all the time. So I'm looking about dailying this and making sure that all the maintenance is squared away first before even like thinking about dailying this. But it's great. It's a great, beautiful car. Like the interior is really nice. Like none of the leather or the interiors, like the door handles and stuff like that, the door panels are like falling off like with every E36 and E46. Like no, everything is good. Now only downside, which I don't really see as a downside, but some people do depending how you are, is automatic. I mean, like I'm not racing this shit, I'm not drifting this, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a project and into a show car. Like I promise you, like my words, it's gonna be a show car. But yeah, there's minor things that need to be touched up and definitely need to be fixed, and luckily I'm good. Oh, a big thing too, like I don't have AC or a heater. Like I need to troubleshoot, and I'm going to troubleshoot. But I drove 3 hours from Texas. It was like negative 14 degrees because it was like 7, but it felt like negative 14, and it was no AC and no heater, bro. I was freezing. Like you can see my breath in the car. Like I couldn't even like record like my first drive or reactions, nothing like that, because it was insane how cold it was. Had to stop at a gas station so I could warm up for like 10 minutes. It was insane, but it was well worth it. Not only that, not only that, so I'm pretty sure it's the struts, like the wheel struts on the passenger rear side were like loose. So like every time I'll not in accelerate, when I decelerate, not even putting on like any pressure on the brake or anything like that, like it, like the whole car was shake, like ooh. I'm like oh, I think that's the suspension. It could be the coilovers on here, maybe they're going bad, but it could be still that. But I tightened up the wheel studs here, or like lug nuts, and I tightened them up. So we'll see how it is, because this is like the first drive, so we're gonna see how it is. Definitely gonna see how it is on this first drive, because I go to O'Reilly's and pick up some stuff, because I definitely ordered some stuff from them. I got like spark plugs, like an MAF sensor that goes in the intake, and then like some heat valve. So I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna check it out, how this drive, and see how it is, and see if I still hear it and feel it after I tighten them up with the impact. So we'll see. If it's not that, it's probably the hub. But again, that's something I could fix. Like paying, like for this car, like it is worth it to me. So all right, we'll see how this first drive goes after I tighten it up. It's like telling the second or the third drive, but you get the concept. So just left the toy shop. Got some stuff. Right, we're going, O'Reilly's, go with them boys. But we're going to try all this stuff when we get home, do some maintenance and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Woo! BMW maintenance.